الجلال والجمال والثناء والبهاء في رباك، في رباك، والحياة والنجاة والهناء والرجاء في هواك، في هواك. هل أراك سالما منعما وغانما مكرما؟ هل أراك في علاك تبلغ سماك، تبلغ سماك موطني، موطني.
Man, if I was on the bus that found that fucking booklet that you were handing out, I would be like, I'll walk around.
Oh, there'd be photos in there.
I'd be invited to biolabs in Ukraine. This old lady and Andrew take one thing.
What do you when I get this?
EU, stop your lies! You're supporting genocide! Occupation no more! Israel is a terrorist state! Palestine will be free. Palestine will be free. Palestine will be free. Palestine will be free. Palestine! 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 Occupation no more! Occupation no more! Occupation no more!
Palestine!
Free, free Palestine!
Free, free Palestine!
Free, free Palestine!
Could I have all the stewards? Could I have free, free,
Palestine!
free, free,
Palestine!
from the river to the sea.
Palestine will be free!
Free, free,
Palestine!
free, free.
Palestine!
1, 2, 3, 4.
Occupation no more!
1, 2, 3, 4.
Occupation no more!
5, 6, 7, 8.
Israel is a terrorist state!
5, 6, 7, 8.
Israel is a terrorist state!
Free, free,
Palestine!
free, free,
Palestine!
free, free,
Palestine!
free, free.
Palestine!
1, 2, 3, 4.
Occupation no more!
1, 2, 3, 4.
Occupation no more!
5, 6, 7, 8.
Israel is a terrorist state!
5, 6, 7, 8.
Israel is a terrorist state!
Free, free,
Palestine!
free, free.
Palestine!
From the river to the sea.
Palestine will be free!
From the river to the sea.
Palestine will be free!
free.
Palestine!
Free, free.
Palestine!
Thank you, thank you. Thank you very much. Our hearts today are with people in Gaza and the West Bank. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Residential blocks. They are bombing mosques. They are bombing universities. They are bombing media buildings. They are bombing churches. They are bombing markets. They are bombing bakeries. They are bombing everywhere. Doctors have been murdered. Medics have been murdered. Nurses have been murdered. Medical students have been murdered. UN workers have been murdered. Journalists, teachers, everyone in civil society. A senior reconstruction and burn specialist doctor in Al-Shifa Hospital went home to be with his family after working non-stop for 7 days, and he and 30 members of his family were murdered in their home. Not only is their loss immeasurable, but to lose this expertise in an already collapsing healthcare system during such an attack is genocidal. The health sector in Gaza is being pushed into the abyss, and with it, the sick and the injured. Palestinian women and children. We grieve for all of them. We cherish all their lost lives. And just step back from the overwhelming volume of death and destruction for a minute and imagine you've lost your home or your family or both, but you can't grieve. There's no space to mourn. Your neighborhood is gone. Your relatives are gone. Your friends, your neighbors, your community is gone and hurt. And there's no water. There's no electricity. There's no food. And you are in constant danger. The cruelty of this is beyond belief. The trauma is unimaginable on a people that are generationally traumatized since the Nakba of 1948. to this genocidal ethnic cleansing. They are defending depriving people of water, of electricity, of fuel. They are defending the mass murder of Palestinians. They are defending ethnic cleansing. They have Palestinian blood on their hands. All politicians and media who have dehumanized and abandoned the Palestinian people and given Israel impunity for its crimes have this genocide and ethnic cleansing on their hands. When the records are written about apartheid Israel's genocidal bombardment of Gaza in October 2023, many Western politicians will be indicted as complicit in mass murder, in war crimes, in crimes against humanity. If you cannot stand with the Palestinian people now as they face genocidal ethnic cleansing and mass murder by apartheid Israel, then you stand for nothing. If our government will not act now, then when will it? And what about us? What can we do? Our job and how we show real, meaningful solidarity with the Palestinian people is to work to end this state's and the EU's complicity in decades of settler colonialism and apartheid that have brought us here to this point. We have to hold our politicians accountable for abandoning the Palestinian people, for failing them at every point. Leo Varadkar, Micheál Martin, Eamon Ryan have to get the message that in Ireland, the streets are in Palestine. Their inaction. Refusal to act is complicity and we will not tolerate that. Our work is to support the boycott, divestment and sanctions movement. Boycott racist, murderous apartheid Israel.
Yes!
Support the consumer boycott, the cultural boycott, the sporting boycott, the academic boycott. Get involved, get active, join the IPSC, take this immense energy and solidarity and channel it into action. Again, there must be an immediate ceasefire, an end to all Israeli bombing and ethnic cleansing. The illegal siege of Gaza must be lifted and humanitarian aid allowed in. We cannot stand by while the unfolding genocide of the Palestinian people is perpetrated by apartheid Israel. We proudly stand with the Palestinian people, always. We proudly fly the Palestinian flag. We proudly support the Palestinian struggle for freedom, for justice, equality, dignity and return. We send our love and solidarity from the streets of Ireland to our sisters and brothers in Palestine. We give our love to our Palestinian friends here, especially our beloved Fatin, worried for their loved ones. Our solidarity with the Palestinian people is unbreakable. End Israeli apartheid. End the occupation. End the siege of Gaza. Stop Israeli genocide. Free Palestine.
Thank you, Zoe. Thank you, Zoe. We'll just do a couple of quick chats.
And if someone asks, how do we do that? We keep mobilizing. It is mass people movement and mobilization until we get this government and all of the governments in its line, that is again the United States, the European Union, NATO and the Arabic governments to put actions behind their words and behind the words of their people all across the Arab world. The Arab world has been fuming and boiling for the past 2 weeks. And our leaders were sitting around the table with the European Union today. The Irish student movement will show up as long as you all keep showing up and keep mobilising until we dismantle the system of apartheid. Finally, I want to reiterate the demands, and I want to reiterate the unity here. We are not here to push individual messages. We are here to push one simple message with our demands in it. Call for an immediate ceasefire. After you do that, don't let them get away with the butchering and murdering that they've done. Place sanctions on them. Bring the individual leaders before the International Criminal Court for their complicity in this genocide that is happening. Pass the Occupied Territories Bill in Ireland. Expel the Israeli ambassador. And finally, in the name of the students of Ireland that pay money to universities and attend universities, that have partnerships with companies in the war industry, with universities and research organizations built on settlement land with the sole purpose of making the Israeli military stronger. The students won't allow their money to be put into that. And we've started with Trinity College putting out 2.5 million euro it originally had in the war industry. But we are not stopping. They're all next. It's our money, it's our vote. Together with you, we're going to do it. Thank you.
Who are currently at risk of genocide, with our Palestinian sisters and brothers in the West Bank in 48 and those forced into exile by apartheid Israel. We are with you. Solidarity with Palestine is not just required right now. It is mandatory for all people of conscience. Make no mistake, we are witnessing genocidal atrocities by Israel against the Palestinians in Gaza. This is an emergency situation. Palestinian lives depend on action. There must be serious sanction for these crimes. We are not just here to show solidarity. That is not enough. We have to do the work. From here and from Palestine, the calls are for us to pressure our governments and demand they act. We insist that the Irish government urgently use its voice and influence, especially at EU level, to call for demand that they also call for an immediate ceasefire, an immediate end to all Israeli bombing and forced displacement of the Palestinian people, an end to the illegal siege of Gaza, urgently allowing humanitarian aid in, and the immediate restoration of water, power, fuel and food, and action for the protection of the Palestinians in Gaza by the UN. The Irish government must recognise what Palestinians had said for decades, and what all major human rights organisations and UN special rapporteurs say, that Israel is practicing the crime of apartheid against the Palestinian people. And apartheid is a crime, and this crime must be sanctioned. The Irish government has to stop blocking the Occupied Territories Bill. They have to stop blocking the illegal Israeli settlements divestments bill. Inaction is inexcusable. It is unforgivable. Ireland and the international community cannot stand by. They must act now. 75 years of total impunity for Israel's crimes against the Palestinian people have enabled these crimes against humanity that we are seeing now in Gaza. We do not use the word genocide lightly, but Israel's actions right now are genocidal. This is the view of experts and scholars, and this is what we are seeing. The risk of genocide is high. We cannot stand by and let this happen. It is criminal, it is illegal to order over 1 million people to move to another part of Gaza. It's impossible for them to do it. This is ethnic cleansing, forced displacement, and it is another war crime. And then to bomb fleeing Palestinians in the places they told them to evacuate to. This is utter barbarism. Most of the people in Gaza are already refugees, and because of their lived experience of ethnic cleansing at the hands of apartheid Israel, they are rightly afraid they will be pushed out of Palestine and not able to return. Again, we affirm our unconditional support for the Palestinian right of return. This is their legal... This is their legal and moral right and is enshrined in international law. In 1948, Israel committed the Nakba, ethnically cleansing more than 750,000 Palestinians. And are they to do this again now, a second Nakba, on our screens, in view of the world, with the full complicity of Western governments? This cannot be allowed to happen. Since this latest murderous, barbaric bombardment, siege and ethnic cleansing of the Palestinians in Gaza, over 4,000 men, women and children have been murdered by Israel. At least 1,630 children have been killed, and these figures are out of date as I speak. They murdered 342 people last night. Thousands of people have been wounded. 1 million people forcibly displaced again. Entire families have been wiped from the registry, and there is no one left behind to hear their relatives' deaths, to give sympathies to. These are unconscionable crimes. Apartheid Israel is bombing hospitals. They are bombing ambulances. They are bombing schools. They are...
نسيت اللزق الثاني عشان تمسك هون ما تتحرك بس نسيت الثاني.
Palestine will be free. Palestine. 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 We are all Palestinians. We are all Palestinians. Palestine. 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 Israel is a terror state. 1, 2, 3, 4. Occupation no more. 5, 6, 7, 8. Israel is a terror state. Free Palestine. Free Palestine.
Here is Palestine!
Israel. Palestine.
Here is Palestine! Let's go! Here is Palestine! Yeah. In our thousands, in our millions, we are all Palestinians. Stand before you today, first of all, as a Palestinian with my head raised from the support we get here, but also as a representative of the students of Ireland. And we have a simple message to deliver, and this is what I want to do now. Over the past, at this point, 13, 14 days, at least 4,500 Palestinians have been brutally murdered by the apartheid state of Israel under the watch of the United States, the European Union, the so-called NATO, and not too far off, our government. Israel has been allowed to do this, and unless the proper sanctions are properly placed and our government goes out in the EU and fights for these sanctions to be placed, not only will this keep going and this genocide keep going, but it'll happen again and again and again. We are not here to look for tokenistic shows of support. We are here to demand an immediate ceasefire on Gaza, to stop the siege that has been going on for 17 years, to allow the people of Gaza to have the most fundamental of rights and aspirations. This is what we're all here to say, and the only way to do that is if our government fights the battle in our name, clearly shown here what the Irish people think should be done, to sanction Israel, to stop it from doing what it's wanting, to dismantle the system of apartheid it has in place. Then again though, our parliament has been mentioned today, and while our parliament is the only one in the European Union who has asked for a ceasefire, it hasn't done nearly what is needed. It has not condemned Israel outright for the apartheid state that it puts Palestinians in. It hasn't condemned Ursula von der Leyen when she was justifying the killing of Gazans under the right to defend itself. Well, all I know is an occupier by nature does not have the right to defend itself, because it is the offender. It is the oppressor. We truly want this to stop from happening again. Sanctions must be put. Dana Ehrlich, the agent of apartheid in Ireland, must be expelled immediately. But how can we expect our government to act in the mandate given by these people here to do all of what we are demanding today if the pressure in the parliament is not enough? The right of Israel to defend itself is nothing from a justification for killing the children of Gaza, the men and the women of Gaza, and for the apartheid place to stay in place. if we think Hamas is the reason for the killing of these people, let us all imagine a world without Hamas. It's not too hard to do. Look at the West Bank. What is the justification for all that is what is happening there? We are here united. We are here united. And we say the same message. Call a ceasefire on Gaza and put true pressure for that. Expel the Israeli ambassador. Stop Ursula von der Leyen and her army from justifying a genocide. If what is happening now is 300 and 400 lives are lost daily, in 2 weeks' time, everyone who said Israel has the right to defend itself will be hiding under the nearest rock because they are complicit in the genocide that is happening, and not on our watch. The students of Ireland stood up together with you against apartheid in Israel, for civil rights in the United States, and we have the full intention to stay after the system of apartheid until it is complete.
Palestine! 1, 2, 3, 4! Occupation no more! 1, 2, 3, 4! Occupation no more! 1, 2, 3, 4! Occupation no more! 5, 6, 7, 8! Israel and apartheid state! 5, 6, 7, 8! Israel and apartheid state! From the river to the sea! Palestine will be free! From the river to the sea! Palestine will be free! Free, free! Palestine! Palestine! 1, 2, 3, 4! Occupation no more! 1, 2, 3, 4! Occupation no more! Free, free! Palestine! Free, free! Palestine! Free, free! Palestine! Palestine! Occupation no more! Occupation no more! Occupation no more! Palestine! 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 From the river to the sea! Palestine will be free! From the river to the sea! Palestine will be free! From the river to the sea! Palestine will be free! 1, 2, 3, 4! Occupation no more! 1, 2, 3, 4! Occupation no more! 1, 2, 3, 4! Occupation no more! Free, free! Palestine! Palestine!
Palestine!
you're more an Irish if we can't get all group of Irish speakers here, so we question up Dublin and you say Sierra in Palestine, okay? We question up Dublin!
Sierra in Palestine!
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 Free, free 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 Palestine!
From the river to the sea!
Palestine will be free!
From the river to the sea!
Palestine will be free!
Occupation no more! Israel is a terrorist state!
Israel is a terrorist state.
Palestine! Palestine! Palestine!
Palestine will be free. Palestine will be free. So slow.
Free, free!
Free, free Palestine! Free, free Palestine!
Palestine will be free! Palestine will be free! From the rivers to the sea! Palestine will be free! From the rivers to the sea!
Palestine will be free!
Free, free!
Palestine!
Free, free!
Palestine!
Free, free!
Palestine!
Free, free!
Palestine!
Free, free!
Palestine! Palestine will be free! Palestine will be free!
That's the point. Bench here. Put them in here. One bin here, look.
There's a reason it's called stop, it's punctuation.
I didn't know what to say.
There is only one solution! There is only one solution! There is only one
Palestine will be free. Palestine will be free. Palestine will be free. Palestine. Occupation no more. Occupation no more. Israel is a terrorist state. Israel is a terrorist state. Israel is a terrorist state. Palestine. 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 Israel. 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 Palestine will be free. Palestine will be free. Palestine will be free. Palestine. 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 Occupation no more. Occupation no more. Occupation no more. Israel is a terrorist state. Israel is a terrorist state. Palestine. 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 Occupation no more. Occupation no more. Occupation no more. Palestine. 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 Palestine will be free. Palestine will be free. Palestine will be free. Occupation no more. Occupation no more. Occupation no more. Palestine. 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 Occupation no more. Occupation no more. Israel is a terrorist state. Israel is a terrorist state. Israel. 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 Occupation no more. Occupation no more. Israel is a terrorist state. Israel is a terrorist state. Palestine. 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 Palestine will be free. 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 Palestine. 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 Palestine will be free. Palestine will be free. Palestine will be free. Palestine will be free. Palestine. 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 Occupation no more. Occupation no more. Occupation no more. Israel is a terrorist state. Israel is a terrorist state. Palestine. 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 Israel. 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 Israel.
7, 8.
Israel is a terrorist state.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Israel is a terrorist state.
Thank you.
Our next speaker is Matt Carty, who's the Sinn Féin Foreign Affairs spokesperson. Welcome, Matt.
Thank you, Zoe. Akarja, it doesn't really matter what anybody on this stage says today, because the greatest message that could be delivered is from you, the tens of thousands of people who came to this city in the greatest show of international solidarity. people have stood with Palestine before. It is a message that says the Irish people stand with Palestine today. And it is a message that says the Irish people will stand with Palestine always. It shouldn't be controversial to say that the life of a Palestinian child is worth the same as the life of an Israeli child. But that is the distinction between the message of the millions of people who are marching in solidarity across the world today with the world leaders who have turned their backs, closed their eyes, or worse still, being complicit in the war crimes that Israel is currently perpetrating. And it shouldn't be controversial to condemn a war crime regardless of who it is that is carrying it out. It shouldn't be controversial to condemn the bombing, the bombardment of civilian infrastructure, civilian buildings, of hospitals, schools and of ambulances, regardless of who it is that is doing it. It shouldn't be controversial to say that it is immoral and illegal under international law to deny people their basic rights. And it certainly shouldn't be controversial to say that human beings are entitled to water. That should not be controversial. That should be a simple message that is easy to deliver. Akarja, today we can be proud. We can be proud of the thousands of people who have reinforced the message of Irish solidarity. We can be proud of many things that Ireland has done. We can be proud, for example, that the Irish Parliament became the first in the Western world to call for that most simple of demands, a ceasefire. But we should also be ashamed. We should be ashamed that we're among the first to do so. We should be ashamed that international leaders across the world have refused to call for an end to the bombardment, an end to the siege, an end to the occupation, an end to the apartheid, an end to the butchering of innocent Palestinian civilians. And we can also be hopeful because the message that we have seen in cities like Dublin and in cities and towns and villages right across this country and in cities and towns and villages right across the world, the message is clear: Israel must stop! Israel must stop! We must stop the genocide. We must stop the siege. We must stop the apartheid. We must stop the annexation. We must stop the occupation. And we must be loud and united in delivering those messages.
Speakers are speaking. Now you listen to them and we can chant afterwards. Thank you, everybody.
Palestine! 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 Palestine!
The old Syrian flag, isn't it? I never seen one. Palestine!
Palestine will be free. Palestine